Hey guys, I'm Patrick and you are watching The Business. Thank you so much for watching. Today we are talking about Aaliyah. Oh my gosh, I love Aaliyah and I miss her so much. I was obsessed with Aaliyah and that's why it makes me super, like, I don't even know what the word is about the fact that a new album is being made. I think that when someone dies, and especially an artist, that you shouldn't take their music and just do whatever you want to do with it. A lot of songs were unreleased for a reason. They were unreleased because they weren't either good enough then or the artist hadn't done what they needed to do to make the song great enough. So you can't take something that was unfinished and try to finish it without their approval, without their stamp of approval. And that's just not okay, and that's what's happening with Aaliyah. Drake is the executive producer. It has been announced, Blackground Records, who is her record label, said that this album is happening. Drake is at the helm of it, which kind of baffles me because where's Missy Elliott? Where's Timbaland? These are two people who created her sound and who were famous for working with Aaliyah. So Drake is the executive producer. Like, seriously? Am I the only one that's like, what? Really? And this whole Drake thing is just kind of freaking me out because as much as I love Drake, and I really do like Drake, but I don't understand his connection to Aaliyah and why he needs to get a huge tattoo of her on his back and why he has a tattoo of her on his side that represents his birthday and her birthday, and now he's the executive producer of her unreleased album. It's just like, hey Drake, could you do me a favor and better explain your connection to Aaliyah and why you're so super obsessed? It kind of reminds me of Beyonce's Obsessed. You think you crazy? I'll show you crazy. And he's definitely showing us a little bit of crazy. He has released one song, I don't know if it's from this upcoming album or not, but it was exactly what I talked about a little bit earlier. It wasn't that great. And I hate to say that about any Aaliyah song, but again, it wasn't something that she worked on and she finished. So I don't feel that bad saying it, but it wasn't a great song. It didn't touch my spirit in one way or the other. I was just like, oh, okay, awesome. It's like Aaliyah's voice again, which was cool to hear. But the song was just, it was just okay. And that's what I'm afraid is gonna happen by working on this album, that we're gonna get a lot of okay songs from Aaliyah. And that's just not Aaliyah's style. She didn't make things that were just okay. When she was in the recording studio, she made the best music. And when she shot a video, she made something that is visually stimulating. Refer to her last two videos shot, Rock the Boat. Okay, so, you know, I don't know, and like, and her brother agrees with me. He says that the family they're not behind this record. So if the family doesn't believe in it, why should something go forward? And at the end of the day, it's about business and it's about money, and people are trying to make money on Aaliyah. So my question to you is that if we know this is just about money and it's really not necessarily about pleasing the family or necessarily pleasing the fans, because we want to know what you think about it, are you gonna be buying this record? And I'm not sure that I am. You know, like, again, like, I will always support old school Aaliyah, and it makes me sad that they have to go back, forth and forth, that they have to go back and forth. Oh my gosh, 4-page letter, 1 in a million. Like, seriously? Her music is already so epic that I don't even think that I need new Aaliyah music. So what about you? Do you want new Aaliyah music? Do you need it? Do you feel it's appropriate? Do you think it should be for sale? Do you think that Drake should be working on this? And maybe the family will come around, and I think as the family comes around, maybe that's when my opinion will change. But as long as the family's like, we don't support this, we don't want this to happen, Aaliyah would not have done it this way. If they're saying that, then I'm sticking with the family on this one. I would love to know who you are sticking with, whose side you are on this argument. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am Patrick, and that is The Business.